Huh. Completely forgot I was at Jacob's place. A groggy hand reaches out, blindly, to stop my damn alarm. George, why didn't you change the time on your alarm? So we could wake up early? We're going to the water park today, right? I don't need that annoying sound drilling into my brain to wake up. Well, I do. Sorry. Come on, move over, or I won't be able to leave your bed. Yeah, hope you have your suitcase ready. Sure. We just need to drop by my place to pick it up. Perfect. Hop in the shower first if you want. It'll make breakfast. We share a quick kiss and start our morning. We travel to the theme park in Jacob's car. It takes us a bit over 2 hours to arrive to the resort. But the moment we step out of his car, the salty smell of the sea is worth the ride. Here we are. Come on, let's do the check-in and get inside. The check-in process is surprisingly quick. We are still in the spring after all, and most people wait until the summer to come here. Oh, 2 beds? The receptionist told me all the double bedrooms are exactly the same. Never mind. We could just push the 2 beds together. Sure. Apart from the issue of having 2 single beds instead of a queen one, the bedroom is nice and it has an astounding view of the sea. Satisfied, we change into our swimming trunks and head to the park entrance. From the back of the hotel, we arrive in the main beach of the resort. At the other side of the breakwater, there's a bunch of small bungalows. The seagulls caw while overflying the small wooden structures of the water playground. Would I look too childish in front of Jacob if I told him I'd like to climb the monkey bars and try the sledges? I'm still considering it when he grabs my arm and pushes me to the side with arrows pointing to each theme area of the park. Look, George, there's an Indian area, a Chinese one, and a pirate ship. Oh, and a mall. Where would you like to go first? I would like to go to India. Whoa, this is gorgeous. It is. Come on, let's take a dip. We run each other to the ocean, and after a short hesitance, Jacob accepts to play in the playground with me. There aren't many children around, luckily for us, so nobody complains about 2 adults chasing each other and jumping up and down the platforms. Peace! I need a break. Let's have a drink at the beach bar. We'd sit down on 2 barrels. The water was a bit cold, although we quickly got used to the temperature, but once we got out of the water, despite the warm weather, we soon got goosebumps. Are you cold? Move your seat over here. The sun is quite strong today. You'll get dry in no time if you sit under the sun. You're right. Oh, the waiter! I'd like a margarita, please. For me, a strawberry daiquiri, alcohol-free. Are you going teetotaler now? Of course not. But it's not even lunchtime yet. A bit early to start with cocktails, don't you think? What's the fun of being on vacation if I can't drink a cocktail first thing in the morning if I feel like it? Before he can add any retort, a colorful ball appears from thin air and hits Jacob on his face. Jacob, you alright? A blonde kid around 7 years old comes running after his ball. When he sees Jacob rubbing his nose with a deep frown, he stops in his tracks. It's okay, kid. Don't worry. Thank goodness it was an inflatable ball instead of a soccer or beach ball. But try to be more careful from now on. Gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt? The waiter arrives with our cocktails. Jacob takes a sip from his daiquiri to relax himself. Delicious. Thank you, and no, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. Of course, you're super strong. I bet it's impossible to hurt you. What are you saying? I hid a snicker under my hand. Yeah, you've got that right. Have you seen those muscles? He's actually a superhero. George! But don't say anything or you'll blow his cover. Whoa! I won't say a word to anyone. Not even my mom, Mr. Superhero. Stop it, please. Look, why don't you go back to wherever you were playing with your ball? Here, take it. Reluctantly, the little boy finally walks away, although we can feel his eyes fixed on us the whole time, watching us from afar. Why'd you tell him that? I thought you'd appreciate having fun. As if. Look, he's still staring. Let's leave then. It's lunchtime anyway. Hey, have you finished your drink? We drain our cocktails, pay for them, and leave the beautiful Indian area. A loud Mexican music blasts through the speakers. And we are in the Caribbean all of a sudden. Sweet. That's the cafeteria over there, I think. I was right. We wait in line, exactly like in our company cafeteria. Some things never change. What's with that face? Nothing. I was thinking that you could choose my meal for a change. Well, this seems to be a Tex-Mex fast food, so whatever tickles your fancy should be okay. Whoa, really? Just for today, though. In the end, after some discussion, we agreed on chicken alambres, tacos, gobernador, and nachos to share. This food is lighter than I thought, but why the hell are the alambres spicy? I don't know. The chef's preference, I guess. My tongue is burning. Come here. Let me kiss it better. George, we are in public. Can you behave? Oh, come on. Nobody cares. Don't be such a wuss. Okay. Nobody knows us here after all. But then he takes a sudden step back. What's wrong? It's the kid from before. Oh, he's here too? He's staring. Oh, God. He almost saw us kissing. And well, take a look at his face. I turned to look at him. The kid is blatantly staring at Jacob with his mouth agape. Okay, first time seeing a gay couple. What's wrong with that? It was just a tiny kiss. Jacob says nothing and we resume eating, but we can still feel the kid's eyes right until we leave the cafeteria. Bye, little dude. Bye. Hey, Mr. Superhero, are you on a secret mission here? Will you save some of those muscles of yours? No, sorry, I'm on vacation. The boy seems disappointed, but all of a sudden, he cheers up. But you never know, right? Maybe someone will be about to drown and you can save them. Do you have lifeguards for that? Jacob, you're no fun. Come on, let's go. See you, kid. Let's walk out of here quickly before he can follow us. Where shall we go now? Let's go to China. Whoa. By my side, Jacob says nothing, but he takes a look around us with his eyes shining in amazement. The open sea stretches as far as the eye can see, sunlight shimmering on the horizon. Sometimes living stuck in a big city makes you forget about how astonishing nature can be, and then you see this, and suddenly you want to fall on your knees and thank God for their many gifts. So, we're here. There's a small beach right there. Want to go and sunbathe? I'd rather go swimming. Okay, I'm in. Jacob and I leave our towels at the beach and make a run for the sea. Oh, God! Oh, the water's so cold! What'd you expect? We're in the spring, not in summer. You can thank this weekend's warm temperatures and sunny weather, or we wouldn't even consider taking a dip in the ocean. I'm starting to think that we're getting used to the cold. It's not as painful as a moment ago. See? You're too impatient. The sea is cold, but nothing unbearable. Huh. What happened? Nothing, or at least nothing that hasn't happened every time I bathe in the sea. Did your leg cramp up? Let's say another part of my body cramps up, and that I'm happy water covers us up to our waist. Seriously? Do you ever stop thinking about lewd stuff? Hey, it's a physiological reaction. It has nothing to do with whatever I think about. Hasn't happened to you. Hasn't this ever happened to you? Like, ever? No. So maybe there's a tiny possibility that having your hot, almost naked body in front of me has something to do with it, of course. What? Say something. Don't come closer. Damn it. You too? I knew it. I said don't get closer. Ugh. Come on. The sooner it goes down, the better. Let me feel it. I reach out and palm the front of his trunks. Oh my God, he's rock hard. My fingers follow the silhouette of his I can't think of a word like to actually replace that. My fingers follow the silhouette of a schlong glued to the front of his abdomen. Hot damn, I want to take it out so badly. Why is Jorge like this? But of course, Jacob being Jacob, he takes a step back and swats my hand away. There are children nearby, you pervert. But it's underwater! Come on! Nobody's going to see! I said no. A huge splash of freezing water lands on my face. Yeah, you jerk! Take this! I sent a good wave of water towards Jacob's face, but being warned as he was, he turns and dodges it effortlessly. That's the best you can do? Of course not! There's more where that came from! My next splash catches him off guard. Ha! Bingo! Right in the face. Oh, you better not provoke me. Or else. Or else what? His reply is another huge wave hitting my face. Fortunately, my upper body is also used to the water by now, so although getting salty water in my eyes is rather annoying, it's not as bad as before. We continue the water war for a long while, until the two of us are exhausted, and our mouths and eyes have caught enough salty water for a lifetime. We are also a bit hungry, so it's time to get dressed again and grab a bite. Jacob wants to pay for our dinner, so he chooses a nice terrace by the sea. We have a wonderful view of the sunset on the beach. I love this place. I'm glad you like it. Hey, want a round of mojitos while we wait for our meal? Do you have to ask? Waiter, please! 2 mojitos! We are served a plate of steamed crabs and 2 bowls of deliciously smelling chowder with oyster crackers, along with a white Chardonnay from California, and, of course, our mojitos as starters. I wish this weekend never ended. Everything has been perfect so far. I agree, and I've discovered a new side of you. Really? I didn't know before that you were such a romantic. I don't think I'm a romantic, though. I haven't brought you flowers, for instance. There are more genuine romantic gestures than buying flowers, you know. Flowers are a bit trite. You know the time where we were jogging in the park and you told me about your father letting go of his dream of becoming a Formula 1 mechanic? So you still remember that. Why are you bringing it up now? Because you tacitly told me you also have a dream you don't want to let go of. Oh, jeez, George. So now I think your dream must be something a bit old-fashioned and romantic. Am I right? What if I told you you are? Whoa, really? Oh, come on, spit it already. What is it? Promise me you won't laugh first. How can I promise if I don't know what we're talking about? George. Joking! I was just joking. Come on, tell me. I promise. We'll take it seriously. Well, in fact, you hit the nail on the head. What I want for the future is a house close to the sea and having children to play in the sand with. I let out a surprised whistle. Children. Do you want children? Yeah, would love to adopt 2 kids once I settle down with someone. Never thought you would be after a traditional family. A dog too? George, you promised you wouldn't mock me. No, but really? It's okay. I mean, it's okay. I could see that. You know, you playing with children in the beach. I mean, we were sort of playing with kids today and you were enjoying yourself. And, you? Did you enjoy yourself? Huh? Of course. Have you ever thought of having children? Nah, but in fact, never thought of my future. Any of it. I never made plans. Seriously? I'm not proud of that. And I want to change that part of me. I'd like to plan for the future now. If there's something I've learned about myself these past few months, and especially since I started working at Infinity, it's that it's time for me to grow up. I was stuck in my young adult years, enjoying life as it were, but there were many missing pieces from my puzzle. Responsibility, faith in my own capabilities, hope for the future, and above all, love. Making plans for the future on my own is a bit lonely. It's basically keep working at infinity until my father decides to retire and leave his company in my capable hands, but that's all there is. With you by my side, though, the possibilities suddenly grow exponentially. There are many places I'd like to visit with you. Any new things I'd like to try doing? Sports? For example, so I must confess I didn't enjoy boxing too much. I'd rather watch your bouts than taking part in them. Alright, at least you tried. Exactly. By your side, I'm eager to try all kinds of things. And having a house and children might be two of them? It's something I might consider, yeah. We are not talking about now or next year, right? No, of course not. Let's wait at least until we are 30. Oh, thank goodness. Night has fallen over the ocean by the time we finish our meal and take a pleasant walk along the beach. The sound of the waves feels stronger and mightier now that the beach is deserted and we are the only two souls in the beach. Look at the sky. There's so many stars out. You don't get to see so many in the city. Jacob nods in agreement by my side and clutches my hand tighter. We smile to each other and keep slowly walking back to the hotel. Leaving the beach behind, we arrive to the main square and then, from there, straight to the hotel lobby. I really need a shower. I have sand in every single crevice of my body. You want to go first? Yeah, go ahead, but be quick about it, please. Sure. Ah, can't believe that. After spending the day wishing Jacob and I have some alone time, now that we can finally be intimate, I'm too exhausted to think about sex. I'm almost crying in despair when Jacob finishes his quick shower. No, more like torn between despairing and nodding off. Your turn. Want me to get the beds together and start preparing myself? I love that, but I'll probably fall asleep right in the middle of it. I'm sorry for disappointing you. I promise. I'll make it up to you in the morning. Don't sweat it. In fact, I didn't know how to tell you that I'm so tired that I could fall asleep on my feet. Really? Then please, put the beds together. I'll be back in 5 minutes top so we can turn the lights off. I spy Jacob putting his underwear on. Ah, what a damn pity. Well, tomorrow's just a click ahead. Quite literally. I open my eyes in a haze. I'm so used to be awakened by my alarm that it feels strange when it doesn't go off with its insistent, annoying ringtone. Jacob's arm is thrown all around my torso, his peaceful breathing right against my nape, soothing and calm. With a fond smile, I turn inside his arms to take a good look at his sleeping face. Slowly, he blinks a few times and finally opens his half-lidded eyes to stare back at me with confusion. I love you. Morning to you too. Let me rephrase it. I love you, but you are an idiot. I love you too, George. And he pulls me closer, squeezing my torso tightly before joining our lips in a sweet kiss. Definitely, this is how I want to start all my mornings for the rest of my life. Today, we have another warm, lovely day ahead. The sandy beach is calling for me, but Jacob is already studying the signal and trying to decide where to spend the morning. Let's go to the pirate ship. Oh, I've always wanted to play in a pirate ship. This area is astounding, with rocky mountain islands, water slides, a lovely beach with clean golden sand, and crystal clear water. Not to mention the 18th century-like galleon anchored on the island. Unleashing your inner child, huh? Oh, come on. I bet you died to climb onto that ship too. I'm not confirming or denying it, but of course, if my boyfriend wants to go, then it's a must-do. Yeah! Last one on is a rotten egg. Hey, wait for me! We have a great time playing pirates aboard the galleon, exploring the place and even competing against children about who could climb the crow's nest faster. When we're finally tired of the ship, we decide to try the long water slide. We pick an inflatable rubber ring each and go up the long flight of stairs to the ride entrance. Luckily, since we aren't in high season yet, the wait is just a couple of minutes before we are able to position our rubber rings on the slide. I go first since Jacob insists. Impulse ourselves and here we go! Okay, this slide is in fact a super long tube. You can barely see a thing once the rubber ring is deep enough, and soon it gets increasingly difficult to tell up from down. At least, I occasionally hear Jacob's excited yells right behind me, so all is well and good. I'm not alone in this confusing darkness. Wait, what's this? My rubber ring feels a bit softer than it should be. Wasn't it hard and without a single crease before? What's going on? Oh my god, oh god, my rubber ring is deflating! How? Am I gonna get hurt? Oh god, the end of the slide is close. Oh, thank goodness, but my bum is suddenly rubbing all along the plastic and metal surface of the slide through just a narrow layer of soft rubber. I can feel almost every single metal ring of the structure right where it hurts. The lights at the end of the tunnel. At last. Damn, the longest 2 minutes of my life. I land ass first into the pool at the base of the ride, my deflated ring uselessly stopping my landing from being painful. Jacob lands right after me, with a big splash and a loud laugh. That was great! Wanna go again? Please say yes. What can I say? My poor ass feels like I just was at the receiving end of a mighty spanking session. Huh? What happened to your rubber ring? I don't know. It just started going flat halfway the slide. Whoa. Really? You hurt. You wanna go file a complaint? Nah, I'm okay. Also, my ass must be as red as a tomato. Just try and stay away from my bum for today. You perv. I can live without touching your ass for a day, you know. Oh, really? Are you sure? Stop it. Come on. Let's go grab something to eat. All this workout in the water made me hungry as well. We go back to yesterday's place for lunch. There are a few Tex-Mex specialties I still want to try. So, are you sure chicken enchiladas are not spicy? We could just ask that they are done without spicy sauce, okay? Relax. In that case, let's ask for nachos with guacamole and cheese sauce too. Perfect. And it really is. This time we enjoy our meal without any incident, and Jacob can't complain about the food being spicy. I'm glad. At least he's open to trying new dishes. Although I usually love pasta, fast food and steaks, this is something the two of us have in common. Oh, that was good. Thanks for the recommendation, George. So, where do you want to go on our last afternoon here? Let's go to the mall. Right besides the hotel, there's an area with convenience stores, beach fashion shops, souvenir stalls, and coffee shops. Even if you can't see the ocean from here, you can still smell it. Jacob and I walk around the shops, lazily browsing the items in display, trying sunglasses and straw hats on, and laughing at the extravagant looks of each other. To be honest, I don't see the appeal of beachwear, but I would like to get a memento, something small to bring home and remember this weekend every time I look at it. Maybe something for Jacob too? Huh. Would you like... Jacob, what about... The two of us spoke at the same time. You can go first. No, you do. George, we can waste a whole day like this. You're right, but mine was only a dumb, tiny thing. Like what? Like, if you like this keyring, I wanted to buy it for you. Oh, a souvenir for me? Yeah, you like this one? In fact, I was gonna ask you the same. Saw this tote bag and thought you'd find it cute. Oh, a tote bag? I don't usually carry one. I know. That's why I thought you'd find it useful. You don't have anything to carry stuff. It's always in your pockets. I carry a backpack when I go to work. You know, for my gym outfit, sneakers, and my lunchbox when I feel like it. That's too big. That backpack only makes sense when you're carrying your gym stuff, but you don't have anything for your keys, your phones, and tissues, for example. Look, if you want to buy me that tote bag, I'll welcome the gift, and I'll buy you that keyring so we're even. Alright, no need for you to get upset. I like that keyring, by the way. Just want to know if you'll actually use the tote bag or not. You know, so you stop deforming your suit jacket pockets? You're ruining a perfectly good jacket that way. Really? I never thought about that, to be honest. You're welcome. I roll my eyes and pay for the keyring. Huh. Hey, George, don't get mad at me. I'm not trying to change you, I swear. It just somehow spills on my mouth before I notice it. I'm not mad. I'd tell you if I was. In fact, as long as you don't expect me to always follow your advice, I rather like your attitude. That constant nagging, asking me to improve myself. Constant nagging? You're quite right. Besides, if I don't get reminders now and then, I tend to get lazy and my habits and routine get into a constantly repeating loop. And I don't like that, so please, keep nagging me. Don't let me fall into routine and laziness. Because I want to be someone of whom you'll always be proud of. Oh, George. My boyfriend suddenly rushes forward and envelopes me in his big, strong arms in a tight embrace that lasts until even I start to be aware of the surprise stares we are getting. Sorry. Don't apologize. You know I love it when you express your feelings in public. Don't expect me to do that at work. We aren't at work now, so... Want to hold hands? Why not? We spend the rest of our walk with our hands linked, despite the few stares we might get from strangers. If they don't like it, they might as well look away. Yeah, guess it's already time to pack our stuff and go back home. What a pity. Time flies when you're having fun. The ride back home feels shorter than when we traveled to the water park yesterday. Since tomorrow is a work day, we decided it's better to go back to our own home so that we'll be more rested tomorrow. Finally home. I'm so tired that I don't feel like having dinner. So have a quick shower and call it a day. I already miss Jacob's warm body next to mine in my bed. Oh. I'm awake. Oh. For a moment I thought Jacob was here. Never mind. I'll see him in a short while at work. This weekend was great. I'm so happy everything went well. Want to repeat the experience as soon as we can. For now, let's make sure I look handsome enough for Jacob. Oh wait, yeah. I haven't checked my emails from work since Friday evening. I'll do it now. Nothing important. A few links to the drive folder Gabriel and I share. More reports, so despite taking the day off, Gabriel still worked from home. That's so like him. I hope he finds someone who makes him understand that there's more to life than work. He's a cool guy and really deserves the best. I greet the receptionist with my usual smile. Oh, Mr. Arias. You're as brown as a nut. Have you been in the beach? Exactly. It suits you. I thank Therese before taking the elevator while humming a cheerful song. Let's see. My department buddies and I have the meeting with Gabriel at 9. I guess I'll check on them until then. Maybe even tell them about my weekend. But before I can reach the exports department, another door suddenly swings open with a bang. Oh no. Sarah! Why now? Why me? Mr. Arias, do you have a moment? Sure. Well, I guess this is unavoidable. I sit down and prepare myself for torture. Well, although, I'd say I haven't done anything wrong now, but I'm sure whatever I've done, this hag knows. Don't worry, I'll be quick. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Jacob has just dropped by. He told me you spent the weekend together. He looked lovely, softly tanned and thoroughly happy, so I think congratulations are in order. Come again? It seems to have managed to clear up any issues he had in the past, and so far Jacob is enjoying himself, so he must have done something right. Hence, I give you my blessing. Wait, what? Why did I need your blessing in the first place? But, really? Am I hearing wrong? I guess not, since is that really a smile on her face? A smile while she's looking at me? But as I told you the other day, please try not to screw up, or you will see my most scary face. Does she have an even scarier face? How is that even possible? Well, Mr. Arias, I think that's all. Take good care of Jacob and, whatever I can help the exports department with, you can count on me. She flashes another one of her soft smiles in my direction. On one hand, sweet, but on the other hand, can we go back to pouting, please? Amazing. I sat up from my chair and stride out of the office. Hey, George. Have you slept well? Not as well as when you're next to me. George! Hey, were you just leaving the resources office? Right, Sarah was giving me her blessing. Her blessing? I'll give you the details later. But, talking about blessings, you know, next month is my birthday. I already know that. Really? Are you planning a gift for me? Not saying. Anyway, I wanted to ask if you'd like to come to my birthday dinner with my family. Actually, my father's asked me to bring you. Oh, wow. Meeting my in-laws. Never thought this would be something happening so soon with you. I'm a box full of surprises. What can I say? It'll be a pleasure to attend. Wait. Time skip? Time skip! And believe it or not, the day has come. Jacob and I are today at my father's elegant house, sitting at the dinner table with my mother, my father, my stepmother, Cynthia, and her sister with her husband and son. The whole Arias Johnson household around a table. Jorge, I must confess, I had my doubts when I gave you that ultimatum, but now I'm happy I did. Actually, me too, Dad. If it wasn't for Dad, I would probably be still working at that warehouse and getting plastered each and every weekend. And you even brought this fine young man. Tell me, Jacob, how long have you known Jorge? Do you think I'm trying to scam you, Dad? I wouldn't put it past you. Carlos, honey, you said you'd be gentle. Yes, Carlos, it's Jorge's birthday after all, so no arguments at the table, okay? But please, do answer, Jacob. How long? Around, 3 years? We used to be in the same circle of friends, and we met again at work 2 months ago. Oh, that's nice. See, Carlos? Their relationship is legit. Mom addresses Dad with a smirk, while Cynthia giggles by my father's side. If he had some doubts before about us, it's obvious he was in the minority here. Alright, don't gang against me, please. And is your family okay with you being gay, Jacob? Both Cynthia and my mom huff and cover her faces in shame, and one of them, no idea who, pinches Dad under the table. But Jacob doesn't take it the wrong way, and his reaction is a hearty laugh and giving an honest reply. Yeah, they're okay with it. Also, they keep asking if I'm ever going to bring a girl home. Ah, of course, they might want grandchildren. That's the only thing I regret about your life choices, Jorge. I'd love to see your children. Well, that's not out of the question, you know. As long as you don't mind that they don't look like me. Really? Are Jorge considering becoming a dad? Jacob, who is this guy and what have you done with my son? I shake my head and join the general laughter. But when I turn to glance at Jacob, he's also looking at me with a fond smile. His hand covers mine under the table and squeezes it gently. Up to Jorge. Oh my. Did the two of you get lost in your own little world again? Stop doing that. Stop doing that at the table. Don't scold them. They are so cute. I'm getting a little jealous. Then bring your boyfriend along the next time. What boyfriend? I don't... Gotcha, Mom. So all in all, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. I have a good job, I've earned my father's trust, and I've won back Jacob's love. Becoming a responsible adult also has its perks. The end. Anyway, that was Exes Assault. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, link to the game will be in the description below. And I gotta say, I absolutely love this game. There were so many moments in this game that got me, like, unbelievably happy. Like, it's just so fluffy and fun, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it to bits, and I hope you guys enjoyed the series too. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And, as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao. Wait, hang on. There's more? Oh god, there's gotta be a part 7, isn't there?